Well, good evening and welcome to Oran Park Raceway, rest in peace, for round number 2 of the ATCC Masters here with Go Race Promotions Simsports. My name is Matt Nippris, your host, as ever, bringing you the action live, and joining me in the commentary box is James Vanderham. Welcome, James.
Thank you, Matt. Looking forward to this one, the next round of the ATCC.
Yeah, it's looking very close already. We're just in the final few minutes of, final 20 minutes of free practice. And those times are bloody close. Look at that. 11-2, 11-5, 11-6, 11-6, 11-6. The top 5 separated by less than 4/10, and that's just in practice. We don't know what these guys can do in race trim either. As we see the boat go past, that'd be Daniel Cycluna.
He'll improve even more than that, I reckon. So watch out for him.
Yeah, let's actually have a look at the old boat. Let's try and find a camera angle that I actually like. This will have to do. TV2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the car that found the tree.
Yeah, it was a green one, hey, that found the tree.
Yeah, so kind of fitting, a green car finding the green trees. That's kind of.
It's
fitting.
good that they've been able to restore it to working condition.
Oh yeah, it looks fantastic. Not a scratch on it. God, doesn't that sound...
sliding.
Oh, you gotta love it. So, Group C.
I'm keen to see what Cyclona could do with this. You can't think it's the most competitive vehicle out there.
Well, he was saying that he can get it down to a decent time in the Discord, but certainly it is a bit of a boat.
I love those thick tyres on the back of it.
Yeah. It's a massive car, and I'm loving it already. He's proving to be rather competitive. 13.5 on his first flyer, which isn't too bad.
He'll improve. He's been in good form in other series lately as well.
Oh.
I'm very familiar with him, being a teammate with him in the AKV8, so he's in the prime of his life.
Backing it in like a go-kart, you gotta love it. Hasn't quite worked out this time.
He has been doing a lot of drifting practice as well with his setup.
He almost found the tyres, but he managed to keep it off there. That's good. So we've had a few people change cars as well in the last couple of days, well, since round number 1, really. So let's see if we can't find one. Here we go. Chris Visario is running around.
More Volvos.
Another Volvo. This time it's a Martini Racing Volvo. And, well, it was... we found that there's a bit of a difference between Group C and Group A. And, we decided we'll give everyone a bit of a chance just to change cars if they want to.
Yeah, it's better than doing ballast or something to try to artificially even it up.
Yeah, we don't mention balance of performance on this channel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an evil word here. That was such a mistake, even talking about balance of performance in that GT3 league I ran. Yeah, I used to have a lot more hair. Another driver that has changed cars from a Holden Commodore to another Holden Commodore is Chris Nippris in the number 61 Holden Commodore, and that is a damn good looking livery.
Nice. He was in the VK, and now he's put the same livery pretty much on it.
Oh, he was in the VH.
Oh, the VH,
Close enough. VH, VK, what's the difference? But he's changed it dramatically. That is a damn good looking car, I have to say. He sent that to me in Discord, and okay, yeah, full disclosure, he is my brother, but that did not factor into it. I'll tell him when he makes a bad livery.
It's got a classic look to it, and that's the car I'd want to be driving as well.
Yep. Very, very nice looking car. Still got the black headlights too. But still at the very top at the moment, it is Alfonso currently in pit lane. We'll have to try and find someone else that we can watch who's on circuit. Actually, we have Ben Simpson, brand new driver in the league. He's running a Petronas Nissan Skyline.
Very interesting.
Well, hang on. Actually, that's not Petronas. That's not Petronas. Oh.
I like
that. Yeah, Petronas.
Oh, what's on the top?
Oh, I'm feeling.
Taylor Swift.
Oh no. You know what? Hang on. Is there...
no dash.
Oh, nothing on the dash. Come on,
guys. Most people don't realise you can customise the dash.
Come on, guys. Need more Easter eggs on the dash. Make sure it happens.
I think he put something in the glove box, but we can't get our camera in there.
Oh, he's abusing
He's
the
going to have a hard
curbs.
time. I've been in the skyline around this track really, really hard.
Yep, I have a feeling that the normally aspirated cars like the BMW and the Commodores will have a bit of an advantage around here because the lack of turbo.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting night, I have to say. Oh, we have one driver off the track. Oh,
Oh, see you, mate.
That's Ben McKenzie.
Oh, he's gone the skyline.
So, yeah. So it's a good car. It's a good car. Yeah, so Ben McKenzie fans out there, get hyped. He's in the server. Finally.
As head of the Ben McKenzie fan club, I'd like to welcome all our members in chat.
Well, where is he? He's struggling a little bit, but well, still got time. He's still got time, and he's got 2 races tonight, so he can bounce back.
No, he's come in leaps and bounds lately. I had him as a teammate for a 3-hour at Bathurst in ACC. He did very well.
Yep,
did really well.
That was I want to say Spa.
No, that was the 6-hour. That went terrible for us.
Oh, okay.
The one where it was raining.
Oh, raining on and off and then dried up again. Yep. Yeah, the typical Spa weather. So, let's try and find someone else. Matt Richards, he's stuck with the RX-7. He's not scared.
I think he'll be okay at Oran Park.
Can someone maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but the RX-7, that's normally aspirated rotary, or is that turbo? It'd have to be turbo, wouldn't it?
We'll get our engineers in chat to help us out on that one.
Yep. I think Aussie Motorsport League might... No! Whoa! Oh! He's found the go-kart track tyre barrier.
That's a very dangerous tyre barrier.
Yep. That is full of sketch. So he's not going to get off that in a hurry, is he? Well, anyway, we'll find someone else we can pick on for a little bit.
Oh, Nichols.
Yeah, Nichols. He had an eventful race number 3 and got handed a couple of pens. So hopefully he has a less eventful night tonight with us. A bit of a change to the format as well. We've taken away the 3rd race because a couple of drivers just could not make the 3rd race. We were going a little bit too late. So, and considering these are supposed to be sprint races, we didn't want this dragging on too long for our drivers. So we've scratched the 3rd race. It's 2 races only. And just to throw in a little bit of craziness in for everyone, tyre warmers are off.
You heard it here, folks. No tyre warmer. I found if you're in a server with tyre warmers and you go to one without one, that's when you make some big mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
You get used to having them, you forget what cold tyres are like, which in this game is pretty crazy.
So, hopefully we don't have... Hopefully all the drivers are aware of that, or they should be aware of it by the time we get to the start of qualifying, which is in just over 10 minutes. So hopefully turn 1 won't be absolute chaos. In fact, actually, speaking of chaos, we should probably have a look at the championship points. Just bring it up on my phone here. No, that's not what I wanted. Here we go, point scored. Right, so currently on top is Alfonso. No surprises there after a dominant round number 1. He took out everything. And, well, he's way out in front on 75 points. Next driver behind him on 48 points is Matt Caldwell in the number 9 Skyline. Then we have Matty Richards in the Group C. Oh, I think I just saw a almost punt there from Cycluna. He's found the wall again. Where was I? Josh Hill on 37 points. Lachlan Nichols in 5th, so even with a penalty, he managed to hang on to a top 5 in the championship so far. Marty on 6th, Fando 26, a no-show tonight, unfortunately. Superstar Q76 in 8th. Chris Visario in 9th, tied, a 3-way tie actually between himself, Ben Piper and Khan. Then back to 12th we have Burby, Jack Meredith, Paddy Pants. Sorry. Jeez.
Paddy Pants.
Paddy Donnelly. I've got it
Oh,
all
well, you know what
written
we'll be calling him from now on.
Well, that's his handle on Discord, so that's what we're running with. And 15th, we have Chris Nipris. Matt Southwell, another no-show tonight, but, well, we know I know what's happened, and certainly, yeah, all the best wishes to Matty. Dane McCargy in 16th, and then we have Mark Trenery, and then Cruz in 17th as well. So, well, still early days. We have 7 rounds of this series, and we're only up to round 2, so definitely still open for everyone to catch up to Alfonso. Only one little mistake can... oh, actually, speaking of mistakes, I forgot to mention one other thing. Race 2, reverse top 5. So, yeah, just another little curveball for everyone. Although I say that when everyone knows I've already implemented that, so yeah. Let's have a look at Jack Meredith. Running around.
Sitting pretty up there in 3rd.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Oh, maybe not this time, but that's cold tyres though. That is cold tyres. So in fact, let's take a ride around. Jack Meredith can take us around this historic circuit that is now a housing estate, unfortunately. Rest in peace. F's in chat, please.
Yeah, I was never able to make it to Oran Park while it existed. Unless my parents took me there when I was young, can't really remember. But
I got there once back in the day when Glenn Seaton and Peter Brock were swapping paint.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're about to start a flying lap with Jack Meredith in the 337 Holden Commodore. So we hoon down the front straight. We're probably going to hit a top of about 200 k's per hour, I reckon. And then we're into this very tricky turn 1 and turn 2. You really got to slow it down, which Jack has unfortunately not been able to do. So I'm sure we'll find someone else. Chris Nipris, here we go. Perfectly timed. So into turn 1 and turn 2. Very easy to compression lock as you downshift and try and turn the car at the same time. And then
smooth on the wheel.
Yep. And then underneath the iconic bridge into turn number 3. Reasonably tight hairpin. Just get it rotated. Feed the power on. And then into turn 4, which gives you a nice decent run towards the bridge. Kind of fairly tricky, the bridge, because about now you got to get on the brakes and point it in. Almost have to aim it for that Armco before we head into this, I guess, first of the dog legs, I would call it. Chris being rather conservative with the use of curb, so I'll have to slap him over the wrist for that. And now up to the dog leg, which definitely curb abuse right here. And you got to get the car straightened up and back down to 2nd gear. Sort of use the hill to your advantage, but don't want to brake too late, otherwise you will find that concrete wall on the right-hand side, and that is a lap of Oran Park. Rest in peace, you magnificent circuit.
But we're lucky to have the digital version here to enjoy. It becomes a part of motorsport preservation history.
Yeah, it does. Chris, we're focusing on right now. We're actually having this sort of discussion. It is probably the best thing about sim racing. You can just go back to some historic tracks that don't exist anymore, and maybe race some cars that don't race anymore. Whatever you like, and that is the best thing about sim racing, I think.
It's not just the latest and greatest, which is, you can get.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's sort of like a catalogue, of the old... It's like getting an old DVD off the shelf or a VHS. It's preserved in a way. It's fantastic.
So, we got a purple sector from Chris Visario. He's up by .008. Wait and see if he can actually topple Alfonso off that top perch. So Chris Visario, he's swapped over to the Volvo, as I detailed a little bit earlier. And I think he'll be loving life in the Volvo, certainly a very popular car. He grabs that front brake. I think a lot of people actually call the Volvo the OP car in ATCC.
They do, but it just doesn't look that quick.
No.
It looks like it'll get you to the shops and back, and that's about it. Everyone that drives it loves it.
Well, gets you to the shops very, very quickly.
That's it. Well, it'll get you out of the car park quickly. But then, oh.
Whoa. I think, yeah, Chris will just pull over and let him through here.
That's exactly what he did.
Oh, he tried to. There wasn't much, wasn't much of a chance there through that dodgy part of the circuit.
Vasari didn't give him much room on the outside there either.
Just one of those things. We'll ignore that.
It is good to get practice in though, being side by side.
Oh yes. Here's another man who decided to stick it out with the RX-7. That's Marty. Currently well down on the times, but he was quite competitive in race trim. So currently 16 drivers in the server. I'm not really sure what's going on with Matt Calwell. Is he in the server? That is not what I wanted. That is the wrong car. I wonder if I've made a mistake with the server. No, doesn't look like it is. I think he's just out of the server for a little while. He'll be back soon, hopefully very soon, because we'll be swapping fast forwarding the session into qualifying in about 3 minutes' time. In fact, we'd better just put that up in the Discord, just make sure that everyone gets that announcement. Okay, no one has any excuse now. It's in Discord. Tagged everyone. So, let's get some early predictions in. Well, actually, hang on. Our fastest man is on track now. Alfonso in that mighty, another boat, really. I'm sort of liking Alfonso to go another round, but he did not have a lot of confidence in the chat, midweek chat.
Yeah, but people sandbag.
Oh yeah.
They don't want to see overconfident even when they are. He looks right on it. He looks right on it.
He's picking up the inside rear wheel through turn 1. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's got the confidence and the bravery. He's sending it in there.
Absolutely full send.
I think a lot of people, they approach Oran Park with fear. They're scared of it. They're scared of what might happen.
Scared of what might happen, yeah.
Alfonso, if he qualifies pole, he's got nothing to be worried about.
No, he's he's one of those drivers you just got to beat up in the first couple of laps. Otherwise, he gets into that rhythm, and you just don't see him again.
Beautiful through there.
Absolutely
well controlled. He's got his suspension working for him. Wee, buddy.
Whoa. It's got a nice sound to it as well. Yeah. Whoa, lovely through there. Not a hint of oversteer. He's a very, very smooth driver, that is for sure. And it shows with the times, an 11.177 for Alfonso. Great lap time. Nips the brake that time, so I may have jumped the gun there a little bit.
Now, who would you expect to challenge him realistically?
Well, Nichols and Meredith. I think Vasario will definitely play a part. Honestly, any one of the top 10, to be honest. This is still just practice. Back speaking of practice, we are at 8 o'clock, so let's get this session forwarded onto qualifying, as we're seeing an expression session for Alfonso. Right, he's done with that, so let's just warn our drivers. So see if I remember how to do this. Alrighty. And we are into qualifying. Away we go.
We've got 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes this time as
They're
well.
all going out.
15. Of course. Oh, look at that. So Nichols is out on track first. He's definitely got a freight train beside him. Marty's trying to...
No one wants to
Look
catch.
at this. No one wants to be in second or third. They're all trying to go for first. Oh, Meredith almost with a punt. He gets a bit of a punt from Nichols. And oh no, guys, come on.
This is silly, boys.
This is silly. They should be out. There's only 15 drivers in the server. They should be able to find space, surely. I'll tell you one man who's got space, it's Marty.
I guess he's one out of that little battle. People are impatient though, they want to get straight out there.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, who's been smart. Ben Piper, Superstar. Oh, Nichols actually gone straight back to pits.
Yeah, he knows he won't get the run.
Yep, and now he's back out there. Superstar and Mackenzie just waiting in the pit lane for now. I think they just want to see what times everyone can do. Ryan Ford in the chat, we are just started qualifying, so you haven't missed anything, mate. So, see what Marty can do. So that RX-7 slowed down for turn 2. And I saw, oh, Superstar's rolling a smoke. There you go. so much for strategy.
Big bounce off the curb there for Marty.
I did see a comment in chat that this is in fact turbocharged, so that would make sense.
I think he was a bit too eager earlier on in the lap. Now he's just being a bit more sensible. Making sure he puts in at least a respectable time. He's not afraid to float it on the curves. I don't think it's helping him though.
Tell you what, his avatar's pretty brave, going sideways through the dogleg one-handed. See what lap time he does at 12.9. That's definitely not going to be fast enough. I think that's Alfonso coming up behind him. No, Matty Richards, no. Alfonso to the top, Visario to the top.
First one in the 11s.
Yep. Simpson to second, so the Patronus Skyline. It's just getting around Chris Nipris.
That's a decent lap for a newbie.
Yeah. Josh Hill now up to second. So, geez, it's pretty close in the midfield, that's for sure. Burby up to second, 11.8. So the times are getting down there now. Nichols now, he's done a purple. Purple second sector, I want to say. It's a little Volvo rotated. Squeeze on the power, and he should. 11.4 straight up and blocking Nichols, so very well done for him. Meredith has set a purple time as well in the middle sector.
So Nichols' time matches his best pretty much from practice earlier.
Whoa! 2 wheels it through the dog leg. Oh, I've seen purple sectors lighting up everywhere. Burby's 0.3 up on the fastest lap. And Meredith now goes up to second and 11.7. So let's try and find... I've lost him. There he is. Alfonso, he's having a struggle at the moment. Oh, Nichols now, he's improving as well. Good. Meredith is off the track. So stick with Lachlan Nichols for the rest of this lap. In fact, let's ride on board with him.
Burby up to second. That was a pretty good time as well.
Now, for those of you who want to see a different perspective, you want to check out Cinder Surprise and just watch the wheel hack from this guy. It was unbelievable. He shared that clip on the Discord as he wasn't able to improve his time then. And my God, there was a lot of wheel hacking there, trying to keep this Volvo on the island. Ooh, he's just managed to pull it up for turn 2. It's a bit of a handful, this Volvo, I think. Oh, Visario now to the top.
Good lap.
Yep. So it's a Volvo 1-2. Oh, he's off the track. And we're going to probably see that a lot tonight. So, got 16 cars now on the server. I think someone just turned up. Josh Hill's out of the server for a little bit. I'm expecting him to come back soon. Trying to see anyone who's improving. Well, Ben Piper's been improving. He was up by 2/10, but he's had a horrible run out of the final corner. But it will be an improvement. He goes up to 8th. He displaces Alfonso, who's up as well. And, geez, he's having a struggle in this session.
I'm sure he'll get a decent lap in by the end, though. Looks like he's got some clear track. He's pushing too hard, though. He doesn't need to push that hard.
Benny Mac and Chad.
Oh
my gosh. Benny Mac, he hasn't gone out on track because he's just realised that his name is wrong. So he's, I think he's a bit upset by that. I'll fix it. I swear I'll fix it. There we go, up to 5th for Alfonso. Not a bad time, but he's still got to pick up something. Nipris now into the top 10. Ooh. Definitely pushing hard in the 64. Caldwell, oh, Hill up to 4th.
Hill's back in the server, so he did that time earlier.
Yep, that's fair, that's fair. Let's see, Matt Caldwell, he will go up to 14th, so Caldwell, second in the championship. It's not getting on the pace in the early stage of this session, but 3 minutes left. Ben McKenzie's he's not even going to do qualifying. So we'd better get a prediction as to where Benny Mac will end up in race number 1.
It's the last to first challenge for McKenzie today.
Yep, last to first. Better get in there, Ben. Oh, look at the slide here. Honestly, this is one of the better looking cars on the grid. I absolutely love the
looks
classic,
fantastic.
Yeah, classic Pennzoil livery. Just looks absolutely brilliant on the R31. Doesn't quite get it pointed into the apex. He's still 6/10 up on his own time, which is good.
He's getting closer to the 11s. Oh, big slide.
Oh, that happens a lot. And Meredith has actually set a purple sector. I'll have to check in with him as soon as Caldwell gets into the top 10 with an 11.9. So let's find my mouse first. There we go. On to Jack Meredith. So he fires the 337 Commodore. And this will be a 11.5. So Meredith pushes Hill down 1. So he's currently chasing Paddy Donnelly just ahead of him. Seeing a couple of drivers improving. Marty's just got up to 11th.
And Cyclone is struggling in the boat. 12.9.
Massive boat. I don't know. I haven't really done much with the Group Cs. I think they might look after the tyres a little bit better. I just feel like the laps I have done in Group Cs, they just seem to have better mid-corner grip than the Group As.
Yep.
So it wouldn't surprise me given how fat those tyres are.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's able to hook it up through that section.
Jeez, it sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I think it's a sentimental favourite, and that's why he's gone with it.
Gets good drive out of the final corner. He's not going to improve though by the looks of things. Oh, he might. He doesn't not improve. So I think I saw Lachlan Nichols improve. He's up to 2nd, or he improved his time, not sure.
There's only a 10th between the first two, and still Alfonso hasn't put in a decent lap, where you would have expected him to be on pole.
I don't think he's going to get this lap in. Is he? Ooh, no, he has not made it. So Alfonso, oh, actually, he has made it.
I think he did.
He has. So this is it. This is the final send for Alfonso. We're going to get right on board with him.
Good run out of that corner.
Oh, it almost seemed like he missed a gear a bit there. Meredith is up purple sector, 2/10. Ooh, big slide, finds the gravel. This lap is a bust for him. Yep. So we're going to jump on board with Meredith. He's up.
Hit the wall.
He's found the wall, that wall of champions.
It's helped him out.
And yeah, he's up to second. So front row start for Jack Meredith. See if Marty can improve. He's down. I don't think he's going to do it. And yeah, not going to improve. And Burby will not improve. We get a big send from, I would say that's Visario. Yep. So big send at the end of the session for Visario. Right, well, let's head back to the start-finish line, where these cars should just materialise magically. And we'll run through the starting grid for race number 1. So Chris Visario has managed to put his Volvo on the front row. Next to him will be Jack Meredith. Row number 2 will be Lachlan Nichols and Burby. So interesting makeup of the first 2 rows. 2 Volvos and 2 Holdens. Then we have an all-Nissan row number 3 with Josh Hill and Ben Simpson. Alfonso, championship leader, down in 7th. He's going to be really pushing hard to try and make his way through on the drivers ahead of him. Matt Richards, got ahead of myself there, in the first of the Group C Mazdas. And Matt Caldwell out of 9th. Marty will round out the top 10 in the second of the Group C Mazdas. So great to see the 2 Mazdas getting into the top 10. Over the page, we have got Paddy Donnelly and Ben Piper, Chris Nipris and Daniel Cycluna in the Group C Falcon. And then we have Superstar in the Volvo and Ben McKenzie starting off the back of the grid. So, 16 cars trying to squeeze into that narrow turn 1, turn 2. So, it'll be quite interesting.
Watch out for those skylines.
Oh, yes.
They're going to get the rear end kicking out. They're going to be bumping into people next to them.
Oh, gee, let's get some early predictions in. I like doing this prediction stuff. So, who are you liking so far for the race win?
I think Nichols has got this.
I don't know. It's,
Alfonso's back in 7th. Visario. I think Nichols has been having a good run lately.
We got Ryan Ford predicting Chris Visario. I don't know. It's. I think you're right. Lachlan Nichols will be the one to watch. But, Meredith is. I'm liking the look of Meredith as well. So I've got a turbo car and a normally aspirated car. So I'm covering all my bases there.
I think Visario's done good to get pole, but I think he'll fall back. I think you'll see Nichols take the lead within the first couple of laps. That's my prediction. Maybe a bit bold. And Josh Hill as well is sitting in 5th. I reckon he's on for a podium.
Well,
should anything happen?
Well, something I haven't taken into account. Have these guys practiced turn 1 with cold tyres? That's going to play a factor. I can almost guarantee it.
You don't want to be overly cautious either, because then that can create the incident as well.
Yep.
Brake a bit too early.
I'm hoping that these drivers are going to be nice and cautious going into turn 1. Got a lot of drivers flashing the headlights. I think Chris Visario is just absolutely stoked he's on pole position. So, I got Dave Thornton in the chat. Cinder for the win. Matty Rich or Meredith to bin it. Well, the Superstar's got the chrome bumper, so well, actually, let's go and check out the. I'm not seeing a chrome bumper. Maybe it's on the rear. Maybe it's because I don't have it in video. Need to turn that RTX on. Oh, 1 minute 20 to go.
Take it easy, boys.
Rubbing my hands together. Hope everyone is as excited as I am. Jeez, get it out there.
There's just too many dangerous corners here.
Yep.
This first lap's going to be very interesting.
Oh, I'm excited.
Now, what's the chance we're going to see someone in that green tyre wall under the bridge?
Oh, 100%.
100%?
100%. Well, I don't know. I mean, we've had some really clean races in Go Race promotions. Seldom have any shenanigans in turn 1. Everyone's usually pretty sensible. But we'll see. I've been proven.
Sensible goes out the window when you see that clear track in front of you.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I should have been doing? Should have been. Oh no, I've stuffed it up. Should be putting in links for the Discord. So here is the Go Race Discord. I think I'm gonna make it. Maybe. We got 6 lights on and 6 lights out. We are away and racing, and it is a great start from Meredith. He's absolutely blown him to the weeds. In fact, both the VL Commodores have absolutely taken a massive lead. Josh Hill into 3rd place, the Pantronas Skyline into 4th, and Alfonso up to 6th as well. So, oh geez, nice and clean as well. I have been proven wrong.
Excellent, excellent.
No one has found that tyre.
What happened to the Volvos? They went backwards.
First gear. That's what happened. So Jack Meredith taking an early lead in the 337 Commodore. Everyone being nice and cautious. Alfonso's just been given a bit of hip and shoulder. Paddy Donnelly's had a great start. He's up to 7th. He's gotten ahead of Lachlan Nichols. So Nichols had an absolutely shocking start. Oh no, Chris Nipris has DNF'd. What's happened to Chris Nipris? He's back to pit lane. Why is he? I think he's had the dreaded disconnection. Oh no. No way.
Something's happened there. We're not sure. We'll get info on that.
Yeah, that should not be teleport back to pits. That should be drive-through penalty. But anyway, we have got a battle for the lead here. We got Burby just trying to chase down. Well, not trying to. He has chased down Jack Meredith, but keep an eye on that mirror for Josh Hill in the Skyline. He is going to be absolutely flying down the straight. Oh no, Hill's off! Hill is off the circuit.
Way too excited, he's gone.
Yep, Paddy Donnelly trying to get up the inside of Alfonso. He's got Lachlan Nichols just behind him. So, oh, Nichols, oh, he's just pulled it up. So, just relatively clean first lap for the entire field, and there's
great start for Cyclona, up into 8th place.
Yeah, Daniel Cyclona in the boat, and well, for Matty Richards, he has got a bit of a task trying to find his way around it.
They all just need to settle down now and get on with it. Fairly clean opening 2 laps.
Yep.
Oh, he's all over the place.
He is pushing hard. Oh, Donnelly almost found the fence as well.
He's all over him.
And
he's actually got the run on him.
Yep, Nichols should get this. No. Jeez, that Commodore has actually got a lot of straight line speed. I wonder if they've updated these cars a little bit. So we did an exhibition race here, and it was just like, if you got a Volvo, you got this in the bag.
It's possible we also got a bad run on the inside, while Donnelly had the outside, hit the wall, carried the speed.
Well, once again, Jack Meredith is proving to be the widest Commodore in the world. We saw this at round 1. He was really making this Commodore a little bit wider than what we thought initially.
And Alfonso's up to 4th now. He's right on the back of this. He's right in it.
Yep. So, hasn't taken long in this race. Reverse top 5 in race number 2. Currently Paddy Donnelly in best position for that. Oh, Visario trying to sneak it up the inside of Burby. That was not a... Oh, I think I just saw Donnelly. Did he get it? Oh, he's been turned around.
Nichols will keep going, but Donnelly's gone.
Ben Simpson almost getting
Sakluna
collected.
misses him.
Oh, I think I think that might have to be investigated. We're not really sure though. So huge shame for Paddy Donnelly. He was running really well, and he's now down in 13th position. But this is the battle for the lead. Jack Meredith, he's absolutely had a great start, and he's managing to hold off this angry pack of cars just behind. Vasario looking for the move up the inside of Burby. It's not going to work. Well, Alfonso, we're going to ride on board with him. This is what he's seeing. He's trying to get around these three lunatics as well.
Excellent battle for the lead.
It's what we love to see.
Now, I think Burby did the best to get up into second place on the first lap. He's just got to hold off Chris Vasario in the Volvo though. And how long can Meredith keep it going?
Well, the question is, for all these guys, is can they keep their tyres alive? Ooh. I always get nervous through the top of the hill. These cars get so light and they do not have a lot of grip. He's found the ball. So we got fastest lap of the race by looks of things for Burby. Should have come up. Matty Richards 12.6, 12.5 for Josh Hill.
Nichols and Simpson having a battle there as well.
Have a quick look. No,
Nichols is off. And Simpson.
And Simpson. So something's happened there.
Cycluna to fifth.
And now Cycluna, top 5. And, well, good luck everyone trying to get around that thing.
Well, there goes my prediction.
Ooh,
he's been tapped from Richards.
He's been punted. And he's taken the go-kart track.
Really?
Oh, no. He's given another little tap. Well, Richards, he's readdressed that, so... And now, Nichols and Paddy Donnelly are now nose to tail again.
So Nichols has been at it with Donnelly and Simpson. Now they're back together. Crazy. Yep. Oh, Marty on the dive on.
I thought he was going to go for it there as well. Burby has actually taken the lead, and he's stretched the gap out to almost a second over...
I reckon something's happened with Meredith there. There's a bit of a gap. He would have had a slide there in the last sector.
So, we have someone in pit lane. Who's that in pit lane? Let's see who that is in pit lane. That is someone else who was supposed to be in the server a little bit earlier. I forget his name. I'll look that up right now. I do know his name. It's Shannon Wright in the 23 Volvo. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Aussie Motorsport League. Anyway, battle for second is heating up still. Meredith, can he hold off Vasario and Alfonso for much longer?
He's going to defend it hard, but it's only a matter of time, I reckon.
Oh, it's going to be now. This is 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Alfonso. He's certainly tried to fit that wide BMW where it wouldn't fit.
How crazy can you be? Well, actually, I have done that. I have made a move on someone when they were making a move on someone. At Suzuka.
How'd that work out?
Oh, not very well. As bad as you could imagine.
Well, Superstar setting his personal best, but he's down in 12th position. I think he's had a bit of a shocking start to this first race. Donnelly, he's going backwards. He's found the gravel trap in turn 2. So
he just couldn't get into a rhythm. He was being hassled by Nichols at the start.
Yep.
And he had his off, so yeah, he just needs to shake it off now, get on with it.
Cycluna's just been ousted out of the top 5 by the VL Commodore of Ben Piper. And Piper's just starting to stretch away in the Group A VL. So, well, good luck to Josh Hill. Well, actually, I think if Hill's smart, he'll wait for the straight, because this skyline should just fly past the Falcon, if I'm not mistaken.
It's just not looking very quick, is it?
Oh, they hit the shoulder.
He's off.
Oh. was a brave run for Marty trying to go around the
Nichols
outside.
on hill, he's got the run.
Yep, and Burby with the fastest lap, first man into the 11s.
As well, the Volvo just can't hold the speed. He's dropped well back. I've seen Nichols do that twice now. Get the run on someone on the inside and fall back. Oh, Meredith.
Meredith has fallen behind Visario. He's trying to hold off Alfonso now. Can he do it? Alfonso trying to go around the outside. Aussie Motorsport League, absolutely Shannon can start race number 2. That's a silly question. Of course he can. He's in the server. What am I going to do? Kick him? I could, but I won't. So, Alfonso, that was a very brave move around the outside of the bridge. That has to be passing the night so far.
He's made up 4 positions so far, Alfonso.
I'll have to find out what has happened to Chris Simports. He still hasn't re-entered the server. So, Burby, another fastest lap, 11.909. Visario there at 12 flat. Oh, Matty Richards has found the fence.
Oh, Matty.
And he will finally get that RX-7 moving.
Well, Thornton in the chat got it right. He picked Richards to bin it. It's a great faith he had in your good mate there, Thornton.
So, he's even gone yes. Wow, what a mate. So, what was the other? Matty Rich or Meredith to bin it. Jeez, so much sympathy there for from Dave Thornton for his mate. Here we go. So Nichols and Cyclona. Oh, Hill's off the track. Hill's off the track and back down to 9.
That's cost him big time.
Yep. So the front three have front four, sorry, have really sort of spread apart. Meredith is just dropping behind Alfonso. I'd say the tyres have gone on the back of the 337 VL.
Well done to Burby though, out in front.
Yep.
He's keeping the lead pretty consistent. None of us picked him.
And Alfonso, oh no, Visario, fastest lap of the race of 11.7, so the Volvo is coming. It's coming to pick up the shopping. Let's ride on. Well, that was an interesting camera angle. Let's ride on board with Marty. Oh, was that a brake check? I do like when people incorporate real racing techniques into sim racing.
I've noticed a couple people do it here and there. I'm like, what are you doing?
You got to make sure the brakes work.
Maybe they got a proper hydraulic load cell set up, I don't know.
Now this is the challenge of Oran Park. It's a very narrow track, it's twisty, there's not a lot of places to make a move.
Cyclona knows how to defend as well. But I think he's at the disadvantage in terms of the car he's in.
Yeah, but that thing is wide. It is a massive boat.
Lots of curb from Marty.
Oh, late send. And Cyclona's giving him the
he
space.
scared him out of it. He scared him out of it.
Well, he almost got it done, but well, here comes Josh Hill. See you later in the skyline. Yep, gets it done. And that is off the track for him.
Oh, Hill again.
Oh, no. Sounds like it's Groundhog Day for poor Josh Hill. He's having a very challenging night of racing. I'll tell you what, Ben Piper, he's had a great start. I think he started outside of the top 10. He's up to 5th.
He's doing well.
But, he's having a lonely race now. He can't seem to close the gap on Jack Meredith.
I would expect Nichols to catch up to him though at some point. Oh, Marty's on Cyclona. Got the move done, looks like.
Yep, finally.
Draws Ben Simpson into it.
Yep, here comes the newbie. So, jump on board with Ben Simpson as he tries to get the power down on the skyline. Now he's just got to wind this thing up, and it should take the paint right off the... I'll tell you what, this Group C is not slow in a straight line. Oh, he's got Paddy Donnelly as well on the VL Commodore.
Got a good mix of vehicles here, models.
And Chris Nichols has finally re-entered the service, so that's good to see him back. I haven't gotten a message back from him yet to find out what's happened. But anyway, that's a shame too, because that is a really nice looking car.
Yeah, it's the best looking livery out there, so it's a shame to not sit out there.
He'll be back in race 2. Now Marty's just starting to stretch legs of the RX-7 through the middle sector. Oh, this will be a good move for Ben Simpson. Oh, he plants that car at the inside and gives him a tail wag to top it off. Oh, I tell you, and here comes Paddy Donnelly up the inside. He can't quite get it done. But I tell you what, Chris Visario has managed to close the gap onto Burby. And, Visario's grabbed the front brake.
Oh, he's off.
And, Burby's doing a bit of a drift.
How did Visario keep it?
That was quite well done. Nichols just set his personal best, so Nichols is fighting back. Oh, Burby's running deep into turn 3. Maybe the front tyres are starting to go on the Commodore. We're right on board with Rosario now. So he's looking at the back of the 337 and keep an eye on the mirror as well. I just saw a little black speck there. That is Alfonso. He is closing up onto the back of these guys as well.
Now he's got plenty of laps to get the move done. But the longer he waits, it'll just bring Alfonso down to him.
He's got to be mindful of the tyres as well. Right now, all Burby needs to do is just be nice and smooth, not look in the mirror, and just try and let Visario make the mistakes of burning out his tyre. And he doesn't get the power down very well out of the final corner, and Alfonso is now catching. 12-2 for Alfonso versus 13 for both.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah, Visario and Burby. Even Meredith was faster than both Burby and Visario on that lap. So we may even see Meredith close in on these guys. Well, anyway, let's hope so. I'd love a good four-way battle for the lead. Let's ride on board with Alfonso. What do we call him? Fernando Alfonso. Unfortunately, his cousin Fando Alonso is not in the server tonight, unfortunately, in the Mustang. Oh, look at Visario. He is absolutely monstering the curbs in the Volvo. Do you think he's not pushing hard? And sideways again. It's just thinking that maybe the front tyres are going on the VL, maybe the rear tyres are going on the Volvo too. So 12-7 versus 12-9 and 12-2 for Alfonso. Oh, Meredith is just falling off now. And we've also got a battle for the last of the top 5 positions. Nichols has caught the back of Ben Piper. You were right there. But, well, Ben's a very tenacious driver. He doesn't give up easily, that's for sure.
Looks like Donnelly's gotten past Cyclona finally.
Yep, so Cyclona, unfortunately, after such a great run, is starting to drop backwards in the Group C, sorry. Sorry, what? Nichols absolutely loving this curb. Probably not helping him, though. Now he's all over the back of Ben Piper. I think we're going to see a bit of a send into the final corner. Piper just parks the VL on the apex. Just doesn't allow Nichols to get around. And, well, jeez, I reckon they've updated the power of the VL because in the exhibition race we ran earlier last year. Oh, Burby's off the track. He's
No way.
looped it. So, no. So Burby, after such a strong first half to this race, he's he's dropped down after a mistake in turn 2. But he'll have to. I'm sure he can recover a little bit. Because Alfonso's now onto the back of Chris Visariu. BDRT Deadlock, what class of car are we racing tonight? We are racing ATCC Group A and some Group C tonight, so yeah. Haven't you joined on the right night? Oh, someone's off. That is Matt. Oh no, Matt Richards. Speaking of someone,
It's been a day to forget for him.
Yep. It's not the RX-7's night, and it's not the night for Ben McKenzie either. So, yeah, sorry, fan club. Your man's not having a nice night.
Guess it's time to put in my resignation as head of the fan club. We're not doing a good enough job.
No. I'm sure he'll be back on Sunday night with AK Racing's V8 Supercars. He tends to go a lot better in them.
He's been going very well this season, so credit to him.
Yep.
And you learn all the craft, you know, bit by bit. It doesn't all happen overnight. You've got to actually put some work in.
Well, that's it. He's only 14 years of age, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he'll be an alien pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
And the more he spreads his craft around to other cars, the more he's going to learn, and the quicker he'll get. So. Yeah.
Yeah, this Skyline, that's a pretty good starting point. Look at that. It's like I couldn't drive them. I mean, they're too much of a beast for me.
They are hard cars to drive.
Yeah.
Nichols has finally gotten around Ben Piper, and that's just after the bridge as well. Marty's actually catching these two as well. So we'll keep an eye on the black RX-7. And we'll also keep an eye on this battle for the lead. Chris Visariu, he's under pressure from Alfonso in the BMW. Get a rear camera view of what is filling Chris's rear mirror. Caldwell, has managed to get around Hill as well. So battles all up and down this field as well. Love to see it. Very competitive, this league. Geez, Chris Nipris just set his personal best at 12.4. He's right on the pace as well. Imagine if he still don't know what has happened to him. I want to say that he's had the dreaded DC.
It can happen.
It can happen at the worst of times.
I had an event recently. There was a crash on the other side of the circuit. As soon as the cars touched each other, I was kicked. My game crashed. I've never seen it happen.
Just to set a course of things.
Yep. Well, I've never known that to happen, but we looked at the replay. The exact time the cars made contact, that was when my game crashed. So I blame the other guy for crashing for getting me disconnected, as he would.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it could have been worse. I remember one of the rounds of the AKV8 Supercar Series. I think it was the grand final at Newcastle. Someone had a disconnect, but unfortunately the car kept going and absolutely wiped out someone at about 250 kilometers per hour. And that was absolutely horrific. I think it was Andy O'Hara that got cleaned up.
Did you see that video that was going around of ACC, the Turn 1 incident, where literally every car was collected? It was the biggest crash most people had seen.
I'll have to YouTube that.
Huge. The cash registers were ringing.
All the manufacturers were just rubbing their hands together.
That's it.
Money. Ben Simpson's had a bit of a... Yeah, that's it. Chris Munro in the... Well, we got a bit of a... We got a bit of a disagreement here. We've got... Unless Spool is the same person as Cortum. I still haven't learned the AKs. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, so Chris Munro and Dave Thornton both confirming it was Cortum that took out O'Hara with a DC. Dreaded disconnect. Oh, that's Superstar in the Volvo. He's kept it off the wall, though. Matty Richards sideways. Oh, I'm glad I watched the back end of the field as well. He's around, and he'll lose a position to Daniel Cycluna. So Superstar having a bit of a tough end to this race. Tell you what, Jack Meredith's also catching up to the back of Burby. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. This battle for first is still going on. So Chris Vasari
Big slide.
Oh, Alfonso is just... It's like he can't get into this rhythm. He was in such a strong rhythm in practice, and then...
But the pressure's on now.
Yeah.
You got to cope with it.
So, I think that's actually his normal race line there. I was about to say Vasari wide, but look at the slide that the Volvo has out of turn 2.
Well, they are the two quickest guys we've seen all night. So it's fitting there out the front. And Burby's still on the podium at the moment. That'll be a good result.
Well, Meredith is actually closed right up. I think Burby has made another mistake, or maybe Meredith has just had a lap of the gods, because he is almost right on the back of Burby. Although, as I say that, the gap widens out again. Tell you what, this BMW is very strong in the middle sector of the lap. He just seems to lose a little bit in the last sector, although he tries to sneak up the inside.
He's got 2 laps to get it done.
Do you think maybe Alfonso's just been biding his time, just trying to pick the spot where to make the dive? I can see the stamps being licked and put on the envelope for Alfonso.
He needs to know where he's going to do it. If he's been smart, he would have been sizing him up, seeing where he's weak.
Oh, you know he has. Alfonso is no slouch. Oh, the pressure is on for Vasariu. But for Vasariu, all he has to do is just hold that Volvo sideways, and the BMW won't be able to get around him.
Final corner, last lap, reckons Thornton.
It's always a possibility. Alfonso, definitely a very talented sim racer. Currently the reigning champion for GT 500 in our Super GT League. And he is putting the pressure on. Vasariu runs wide again. That's his weak point. It's the dog leg. So I'm not sure final corner is going to happen. Oh, he runs it very wide. Can't get the power down, and the gap opens up again between himself and Vasariu. Here we go. Final lap time. Vasariu leads from Alfonso. They've got a massive gap to Burby. And Meredith has actually fallen back down behind Lachlan Nichols.
Oh, he's lost about 6 seconds on that lap, Meredith.
He must have had a bin moment somewhere. Vasariu's got... I love the team name. Just noticed the team name. Yeet Motorsports.
He doesn't need a yeet now.
Oh, Alfonso wide in the gravel. Vasariu gets wheel spin in the mid-corner. So these guys are on rag tyres. Matt Richards around in front of them.
Will traffic come into play here? Oh, he's got the headlights flashing.
Absolutely does not want any interference here. And Chris Vasariu, he's got one more corner to go. He's got a safe margin to Alfonso. Sends it over the curb. And, well, Chris Vasariu is the first man to absolutely break the domination Alfonso has shown in the first round, and he will take the win for race number 1 of round 2. So well done to Chris Vasariu, and he's going to yeet it at the end of the race. Love to see it. Oh, Burby, he'll be disappointed with third. It's
still a great result.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet result for him because he was leading, but he's held on to a podium. Nichols, he'll be great. He'll be grateful to finish in the top 5. Honestly, Meredith in 5th. He's going to be more disappointed than anyone else, I reckon. All right, Piper has managed to hold off Marty Caldwell. he's still got Donnelly and Simpson. Ignore that fourth car in the line. That is Chris Nipris. He is several laps down. And, well, Cowell, he's recovered after a terrible start as well to finish in the top 10. He'll be happy with that. Josh Hill,
unfortunately.
Yep, he's going to be
That's
kicking
one to
himself.
forget.
Yep. And this man here, he'll be kicking himself as well. He was up into 5th. I thought he was going to go all the way, honestly.
Excellent start, but what does he need to do to get some speed out of that thing?
Maybe put a Holden badge on it.
Just replace the badge.
Well, I've seen it happen. They've swapped the Falcon V8 for the Commodore V8.
Maybe the badge weighs 200 kilograms less or something.
Maybe. Oh, Ben McKenzie, he's going to yeet himself through the tyre barrier. He's oh, to Narnia for
He's heading to Oran.
That is legitimately the funniest.
See him, man. He'll definitely need his pass now to get back in.
he's going to check out some of the new real estate out there. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh.
The house prices are probably cheaper out there anyway.
Someone clip that, please. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's run through some results. So at the very top, we have got Chris Bessariu. He manages to break the stranglehold of Alfonso in round number 2, just ahead of Burby in 3rd. Lachlan Nichols in 4th. Jack Meredith in 5th. He'll be happy to hang on to a top 5. That's important for his championship. Ben Piper in 6th. Marty 7th, Matt Caldwell in 8th, Paddy Donnelly in 9th, Ben Simpson rounds out the top 10. Over the page, we have got Joshua Hill, Superstar Q76, Daniel Cycluna, Matt Richards, and Ben McKenzie who hangs on to the last points paying position. And we have Chris Nipris. Still have no idea what has happened to him. He just got an instant disconnect at the start of the race, and well, he just cut some laps at the end of the race just to, I guess, do some testing for race number 2. And then we have Shannon Wright, who did not even cut a lap. So
he's probably been respectful. Didn't want to get anyone's way.
No, well, he should go out there, do some laps, get used to the car.
Could have gone out there, battled Richards and Nipris.
Yeah, you should have battled Nipris.
Yeah.
There you go. Get out there, Shannon. Oh, we got... God, I can't believe that. Thank you to Benny Mac for clipping that one. That'll be going on the Facebook page, you can guarantee it.
What'd you find out there, Benny?
Actually, we'll find out what I want to find out where he went. I can't believe he managed to find it. Well, there's absolutely... Oh my god. He's found the edge of the world. That's what he found. He found Narnia!
Benny.
Ben, how is Narnia? Oh,
try
boy.
some of that Turkish delight, Benny.
Yep. Oh wow, look at this, Shannon Wright. He's giving himself a bit of a... He's giving everyone a bit of a head speed, real speed, 350
He'll get a mad run though.
Oh, that's going to be a great
run. What have we got on his car? Like Gold Coast Lawn Bowls.
Yeah, Gold Coast Lawn Bowls, all wheels.
4 wheels.
Yeah, not a bad livery, I have to say. I only just saw it today. He is an 11th hour sort of entry for tonight. What is that on the roof? Rebel FM, the rock station.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. Please let there be something on the dash. There's nothing on the dash, guys. Come on! Find something, I swear. Okay, so we got 2 minutes left to the start of race number 2. It is a reverse grid, which it should have been a reverse top 5, but it hasn't happened. I think I've stuffed up a server setting.
That's all right.
Oh, well. Well, Chris Vasario...
Yeah, it's just as we were.
So, yeah, Chris Vasario will start off the front row. Next to him will be Alfonso. Oh, we got Superstar. He said he's painted his needles green. What does he mean by needles green?
Well, I'll refill my water and be back.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's cool. Oh, well done. And we have Burby on the second row. Lachlan Nichols off of row starting next to Burby. Jack Meredith. Oh, you can't custom which logo on these cars. Ah, that sucks. Jack Meredith off of row number 3. With him will be Ben Piper. Marty out of 7th with Matt Caldwell starting next to him. Paddy Donnelly out of 9th. Ben Simpson rounding out the top 10. Over the page, we have got Josh Hill, Superstar Q76, Daniel Cycluna, Matty Richards, Ben McKenzie, Chris Nipris, and Shannon Wright. Way back. Not from his own doing, though. So let's get some predictions. Oh, we've already got one. Money out on Alfonso. So what does everyone else think in chat? Who are you liking for race number 2? Geez, for me, it's gonna be tough. All my points on another Matty Rich bin. Yeah, I would like to get the prediction thing happening again, but well, I think that was causing a few issues with the stream, so it's just disabled for now. So we got a lot of people going for Alfonso, and we got another points bet for Matty Rich. Well, anyway, we're about to go racing. Let's see if we can get through turn 1 nice and clean. They did it in race number 1. Can we do it in race number 2? We have got 6 lights on. 6 lights out. We are away and racing. It is a horrible start for the Volvo of Chris Vassario, and Alfonso gets a great start. But here comes Burby trying to launch up with Alfonso. Jack Meredith's had a great start as well. So has Ben Piper. Piper wide, he manages to keep it on the black stuff. Are we going to have a clean turn number 1? Oh, Donnelly and Cowell come together, but once again, the entire field underneath that bridge. Fantastic stuff from our drivers. Alfonso has hit the lead nice and early. Burby in tow, Meredith and Piper swapping positions. Nichols trying to get up the inside of Vassario. It's not going to happen. And the 2 Volvos will go line astern. Ben Simpson trying to go around the outside of Vassario. Nichols. Can he get it done? No, he has to surrender the position. He's going to be vulnerable to Marty as we head through the first of the S's. And, oh, here comes Nichols up the inside. That is a brave move. Sorry, not Nichols. That's Vassario up the inside of Meredith. There's still no contact. Oh, Caldwell off the track. He's going to have to surrender some positions.
Superstar's gone on the inside.
Superstar,
he's
a lot of
take
people.
Him out of here. Oh, how'd they get through that?
I can't believe that everyone has managed to get through lap number 1 without someone going facing the wrong direction. That is just a credit to everyone on this grid that everyone has made it through lap 1 with 0 incidents. So yeah, hats off to everyone. Oh, Donnelly up the inside of Simpson. And no, it's not going to happen. Oh, he's got the run though up to turn number 3. Oh, he's got it done too. Oh, not quite. Oh, Simpson, a bit of a tap. Oh, but great sportsmanship and great car control for Donnelly.
Let's Caldwell through though.
Yep, Caldwell up the inside. He's had a great start. It's Chris Nipris. He's managed to keep it going. No DC. And he's already up to 13th. He's just holding off Matty Richards. I think Matty Richards, judging by how sideways that car is getting, Ben Simpson getting sideways. Matty Richards is getting that car nice and sideways. I think he's going for the bin for Dave Thornton. Or
Simpson and Superstar.
Simpson
Side
sideways.
with Ben Simpson right out wide.
This is great battling up in the midfield. God, my voice.
Well done to everyone though, very clean, very respectful.
Absolute hallmark of this league, I have to say. We got Donnelly looking up the inside of Hill. Oh, Hill, I think he's just given Marty a tap.
Marty's around, he's going to redress.
He will probably have to readdress that. That will probably be an investigation. Simpson flies up the inside. They're
He's
3
taking
wide.
advantage. Marty
3
tries to go
wide.
around the outside.
And Superstar will try and buy into this one as well.
Oh
no!
Huge!
Oh, that's huge damage, and Mackenzie's been involved as well. Shannon Wright just picking his way through as well. Oh, jeez. And Josh Hill has retired from the race. Ah, that's a huge shame for him. That is unfortunately a part of racing.
That was big contact. He got out there wide.
Huge contact. Well, Vasario, he's got it all to do, but Alfonso is way out in front. There's our leader. He's gone. 11.7 for Alfonso. Fastest lap of the race. He's a second clear of Burby on that lap. Meredith, another driver into the 11s. Cowell, 13.
Then a big drop off back in the pack in lap times.
Well, they had to avoid the shenanigans between Marty and Josh Hill.
Nipris are up into 11th now. Good job. Oh, right out sideways.
There's a big slide there. He's going to have... Ooh, he puts the squeeze on Matty Richards.
I think he was going for a move on Superstar there.
Oh!
Richards won't be happy with that.
Nah.
You reckon he was entitled to some space?
Yeah, I have to say, Chris is a pain in the ass to race sometimes. he really
everyone can be.
Yeah, Chris especially, because he does not like to surrender corners. If you put it up the inside of Nipris, just expect a big fight.
To be fair to him, he did have Superstar there as well.
Yep.
And it looked like he's trying to give him room.
Here we go. So Nichols on the back of Meredith. No!
He sent him.
Oh,
What's
geez.
happened to Meredith? He's still there. Yep, he's made.
Meredith is still going, and the straight line speed of that VL is quite amazing. I did not think that the VL was that quick in a straight line compared to the Volvo. But I was about to say, where have we seen this
Huge
before?
slide from Meredith. He's lost it.
He's definitely under pressure from Nichols. He'll send it
He's going to
straight
just
back.
send it straight. That's crazy.
Nichols was already sideways going into
He's
turn
muscled
number
him out of the
3.
way.
And Meredith, I have a feeling that maybe these two don't get along very well sometimes.
They've been going at it since lap 1.
Yeah,
And Nichols there just flashing the lights.
So,
He's just making him angry. He's going to come back and punt him.
he'll be facing another penalty, that's for sure. Here we go, Nichols up the inside. Meredith will have to surrender.
Running wide,
position.
running wide. That's it.
Ooh.
Nice one, Nichols.
So
You know, it's tit for tat because
borderline
Meredith moved him out of the way earlier in the lap.
Yeah.
So of course he had to know Nichols was going to get him back.
And Cowell sends it up the inside of the final corner. That is a lovely move, opportunistic move. Meredith on the power gets a little bit into the door of the skyline, and it's going to be a drag race down the front straight. They're still banging door handles into turn 1. Who's going to give out first? Ooh. Oh. You know who's going to win out of this? Donnelly. Oh. They're still nudging each other, so it's turned on for heat number 2.
Very aggressive from Caldwell to move over there.
Ooh.
Just had enough room in front.
Yep. These guys have got to settle down a bit. So, I like to think that Go Race Promotions, we have some pretty high driving standards.
There's no denying their talent, but
I just got to settle down. If you want to, we're only on lap 6, and we're about to have a 6-car battle for 6th place because, Superstar leading the charge onto the back of these guys. Then we have Chris Nipris, Ben Simpson, and Matty Richards. Oh, as I say, that's Simpson into the fence.
He hits the fence.
And he's in a very awkward spot. He'll get out of the way as quickly as he can. Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Have to get the flex tape onto that one. Shannon Wright just picking his way. He's actually into the points.
That's not too bad of a result. He's on the soft tyre, it looks like. Is that something to do with the car?
That is not right.
Is it medium only or?
Medium only. Unfortunately, we can't lock the server to mediums, but I don't think. I think Shannon's struggling a little bit, so. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll look at it a bit later. That's someone off the track. That's Ben McKenzie. He's going to have to forfeit his fan club, isn't he?
Yeah, they're going to look for someone else, I reckon.
Yep. He's going to have to go for
Nipris up in 9th place.
So Nipris up into the top 10. Now, what has happened to Superstar? He's dropped way back. I want to say he's had a bin moment.
He needs to work on his consistency. Because he'll sort of ping-pong up and down the leaderboard.
Well, we'll find out in the Discord a bit later. I'm sure hopefully my message doesn't explode with race investigations. Yeah, we'll probably... Yeah, Aussie Motorsport League will probably give him the benefit of the doubt there, but I mean he's a bit down, so I don't think it's really worth pinging him. If he was winning, then we'd probably have to ping him.
Yep.
Here we go. So three-way battle. Meredith again defending from Cowbell. Donnelly trying to buy into this. So. Meredith is absolutely squirrely with the VL Commodore. Oh, Cowell with a textbook switchback.
Oh, he's hip and shouldered him off. That's
Hip and
rough.
shot. Oh, he's managed to keep it out of the fence. Meredith, he's sideways again. This will open the door for Nipris and Richards. Richards up the inside. Oh,
he's getting beaten up.
Ah, rest in peace, my inbox. I'm going to have to buy more space for my inbox after tonight. I can just see it. Investigation. Here we go. So Ben Piper also on the back of Lockie Nichols as well.
Yeah, that's a good little battle.
So Piper, he's really showing a lot of speed in the GIO Commodore. It's great to have Ben Piper back in the league. We haven't seen him in a long time. And it's good to have him back racing with us. Ooh. That sounded a little bit expensive with the downshift there.
Also got Nipris all over the back of Donnelly. He made another place. I think Nipris would take a 7th at the moment.
Well, after he had a disappointing round 1, that's for sure, and well, he'll be absolutely loving this. Swap
Looks like
to the
Caldwell's
VL.
the bottleneck.
Well, as they say,
Personal best from Richards, so he'll join the back of him.
oh, look at the slide from Cowell. Can he pull it up? He only just pulls it up. Jump on board now with Cowell. We're going to look back at the chasing pack. We've got 2 Commodores right behind him. Got Paddy Donnelly and Chris Nipris in the second of the VLs there. Oh, Donnelly's grabbed the grass on the entry to the bridge and he nipped the front brake. That's going to give Cowell a little bit of a break. Jeez, this is the tightest looking battle on track. Nipris up the inside. Oh dear. And Nipris is, he's parked in the middle. That is not the best place. And
He's having such a good run. It's just, it's times like these where you want to chuck the keys in the field.
I think a bit more patience for Chris and he would have gotten Paddy. I think that's going to be a post-race investigation for Chris Nipris, that's for sure. Well, anyway. Meredith.
Meredith, he's off.
He's
That's definitely, that's not a disconnect at all.
that is, I think that's a rage quit. Yes.
Whee!
He's finding Narnia. And he'll be stuck like that for a very long time as well.
He'll be causing yellow flags at turn 1.
Yeah.
Constant yellow flag.
Well, I don't know. We're displaying green up in the top, up on the top. So,
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we'll be right. So play on, guys. Don't know what's happened there. But whatever has happened, he has found Narnia. Now Daniel Cycluna in the boat. He's going to make this Group C as wide as he possibly can.
Simpson.
He telegraphed that nice and early. He had the overlap very, very early in the piece. So, but we'll see what the Falcon's like in a straight line. Not quite as fast as the Skyline. No.
I bet you Daniel will be absolutely gutted with the lack of pace. Like, he really thinks he should be up there.
Yep.
He's not getting it out of the boat, unfortunately.
I have a funny feeling that we won't be seeing many Group C's at round 3.
Yep, copy that.
So, yeah, so Meredith is now out of the race. It's a huge shame for him. I'm scared to do this, but I'm going to check my Discord inbox and see how many reports I've got so far. I haven't got any reports so far. Give it a second. Oh, hang on. Oh, nothing yet. So now next on the back of Cycluna is Chris Nipris. Nipris will be trying to fight back after a bit of a incident with Paddy Donnelly.
He's doing fantastic, well in the top 10.
I'll tell you what, this Falcon's quick in the straight line compared to the VL. Ooh, brakes on the VL pretty good though. Are we going to see a send here? Nipris puts up the inside, but he pulls out of it. But he'll get the drive out of turn 3, and he should have an overlap. Cycluna will give him room. They're still side by side. Someone's going to give for the bridge, and it will be Cycluna. So Nipris back up into 11th. Oh! Bit of a traffic jam. And now Shannon Wright takes advantage. So, yeah, I can't see this Falcon being in round number 3, that's for sure.
And if anyone could make it work, it's Cycluna, but he is struggling. Superstar doing well though with all the carnage to be back up in 8th. Very well done.
He's just set his personal best as well, so...
Yeah, he's got clear track. No funny business. High frame rate. Good to go.
High frame rate, yep. Well, tell you what, Matty Richards is still doing really well. He hasn't binned it yet.
He's been in the thick of it though, so to be where he is very good.
Yep. Vasari is also closing the gap down to Furby. The gap now is under 2 seconds. Oh, here we go. Richards around the wrong side. Oh, he's going to squeeze. They're going to lean on each other a little bit.
Caldwell gave him enough space though.
Wow, what a move. Oh, a little bit of a tap.
Keep it together.
Play nice, boys.
Very nice.
Oh, they are so close to the wall. They almost found the wall of champions.
Very respectful though, they didn't run each other wide.
And now Caldwell, here he goes. He's just going to wind the skyline up.
You look at that.
Look at that, done.
That's crazy.
See ya.
That's when Richards regrets his choice of the rotary.
Ooh, Caldwell sideways. I'll tell you what
Richards needs to do is get the run last corner. That's what he needs.
Well, he needs to get around him in the middle sector because that RX-7 is strong in the middle sector. As you see, he's all over the back of him at this point.
Yeah, the skyline is horrible through these sections.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the brakes on the skyline. It's very, very difficult.
If you ever jumped on the back of a shopping trolley and slid down the street, that's kind of what it feels like.
More or less. Oh, he's giving him a
bit
punt.
of a slide. That's the right play on, fellas.
Yeah, no disadvantage, no advantage, so play on.
right wide there, Richards.
It goes for the late apex.
He's going to be left in the dust though.
Oh, hang on, we got a good battle here. We've got Ben Simpson, Paddy Donnelly, they're going at it again. Now, should be an even battle down the front straight between the Skyline and the VL.
So Simpson with the battle out.
Here
Nippers, they
comes
keep
Donnelly.
battling.
Ooh, Donnelly, he's going for the
He's
send
going
in
for the
turn
dive.
2. Ooh.
Lock
Great driving from these guys to not turn each other around. Now, this is for 9th position, so they're battling for sheep stations down here, that's for sure. And Vasario has now got the gap to Burby under a second.
It looks like even right. If he's on the same lap, he's only a few tenths off Cycluna.
Yep.
Maybe those soft tyres started working for him. He's got him in the window.
While he's versing a boat.
Yeah, that's true.
So, oh, right.
So wide.
Yep. It's wide on a very narrow little track. Now Cycluna. See if he can hold off the Volvo down the straight. Yes, he can. I think they've definitely nerfed the Volvo because the Volvo was out of control. Oh, here we go. So now the battle is on Vasario. He has caught the back of Burby. Who's managed to look after their tyres, do you reckon? Whoops, that is the wrong camera.
In the first race, we saw Vasari hold off Alfonso. But can he do the opposite here? Can he put the pressure on?
All Burby really has to do in the 87 is just make that Commodore as wide as possible in the middle sector. And down the straights, that Commodore should just pull away. Just see how much trouble Vasari is actually having getting the power of the Volvo down once the turbo kicks in.
Yep. Yeah, Burby looks very stable. He's not been spooked yet, but the longer Vasario stays there, it'll build up.
It's about that point that you take the mirror off the car and throw it out the window.
Yeah, but then you'd be underweight.
Oh yeah.
Big DQ.
Big DQ.
They run it so close to the weight limit that, you know, just emptying the ashtray will get them banned.
I think these cars actually do have Astros. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, they would.
No, not this time for Vasario. Just couldn't get the power down. And, well, see you later goes Burby.
Oh, huge slide from Burby. He's given it up. He's given it up.
Yep. Compression lock. And around he goes. Now. Oh,
Vasario didn't have to work too hard for it.
What's happened? He's fallen off
well
the back
down.
of Donnelly. And Nipris is now up into the top 10. Yeah, Aussie Motorsport League. Yeah, we'll talk during the week, mate. I'll still have you on Facebook, so we'll definitely chat.
Yeah, Simpson's last lap.
Oh, Donnelly around!
Oh my god.
Oh, that was so
Another
close
place for
for
Nipris.
What a time to join this battle. Now that was just compression lock right there. Classic case. It's so easy to do as well. So you're trying to fumble for the right gate. I imagine most of these guys are going full immersion, H-pattern gearbox, the works. Yeah, very easy to do.
On his day though, Donnelly should be up there getting those top fives.
He's definitely shown that he's got the pace. It's just little mistakes, and little mistakes are all it takes sometimes.
Yep.
But I don't expect to see Donnelly down in 11th for too much longer. But I'm going to have a quick look at the calendar and just have a quick reminder of where we are racing in for round number 3, sorry.
Is it Oschersleben?
I believe it is Oschersleben. That is going to be an interesting circuit. That is going to be a very interesting circuit.
It's a very well-made mod, what I found, but it's also a very technical circuit.
It's also got a tyre wall of death.
Yes, which apparently isn't in the race room version.
Well, I believe we'll be using the same version that GT Club ran.
Yep, that's it. In the race room game, though, they have a version of it with no tyre bundle. And you just cut straight through there, basically.
Oh, Paddy Donnelly just struggling a little bit down in 11th, but he is definitely out of position. Has to be said.
Marty's all over the back of Nipris as well.
Yep, so here we go. So we're right on board now with Marty. Thought about a send. Ooh, Nipris gives him space anyway. But, there's a little bit of talk of the Commodore up towards the dog leg. Ooh. And, well, there goes the Commodore. It's out of here. I think Marty will line up a bit of a send in turn 2. What do you reckon?
It depends. He just needs to hassle him off.
Well, it might be a send here now. Oh,
It's much easier. If he gets him to make a mistake, he doesn't have to do the hard work. We saw that with Burby when Vassario was sitting behind him. Vassario didn't do anything except stay there.
Well, I'd like to say that Chris is a bit of a protege of mine. I'm teaching him as much as I can. But we'll see how much of my teaching is actually sticking with him.
It looks like he's not being spooked, at least in the way the Burby was. As long as he maintains his lines, stays in the middle of the track, he'll be alright.
Well, the thing about Chris is that he rarely goes defensive. He will not ever block. He will always stick to the racing line. But yeah, as we saw with him and I believe it was Richards,
yeah,
he will argue the point. So he's very aggressive with arguing and fighting. Definitely a brawler.
Well, he did have a huge off. Now he's fought his way back to the top 10. A little bit of luck in that.
Yeah.
But you've got to be in it. Yeah, I think 9th is a lot better than 10th.
Oh yeah, 100%. But also,
well, I'd rather finish 3rd than 2nd most of the time.
I would actually prefer to finish 10th than 14th at this point.
Copy that.
Yeah, particularly for Chris. He's had a shocking race 1. Right now, he just needs to bag some points, and he's on for a strong points finish tonight. And well, the way that we have, oh, actually, our leader is on the final lap. He's about to head to the bridge. This will be a strong finish for him. He'll expand his lead. Although Vassario up to 2nd. He's had a strong night as well. He's about to touch on our point system. Basically, we run exactly the same point system as MotoGP and World Superbike, so it's very easy for someone to go from 15th up to 9th in one round, or even up to 5th in one round. It just takes one good round, and it's works pretty well so far. But Alfonso looks to be, well, he's gonna take the win nice and easy. He'll give us a bit of a show out of the final corner, and he will cross the line. Race winner of race 2. Vassario's had a moment, and that's going to hand.
Crazy.
No, Vassario's off the podium. I have a feeling that the Group A.
No, he got in front of Burby though, didn't he?
Nichols is in front of Burby, so Nichols gets 2nd ahead of Burby. I have a feeling maybe Cycluna had something to do with that. I'm not going to say any more. Matty Richards here he is going to disappoint David Thornton because he has managed to fight back to 5th.
Well done, Richard.
Without a bin, he's managed to get Ben Piper and Matty Caldwell. So a top 5 for Matt Richards. Well done to him. We'll wait for Superstar to come out of the final corner to salvage an 8th in the second race. And, oh, Marty's dropped off the back of Nipris, so something's happened there. And he's actually going to be vulnerable. Oh, here we go. So Ben Simpson, he's trying. Oh, no! Oh, was there contact? Was there contact? That...
Looked like Simpson let off a bit there as if he was going to redress.
Yep, I was hoping
There's
for
no
a
smoke
quiet
without
night.
fire.
I was hoping for a quiet night tonight, but...
No, the stewards love being busy.
Oh, yeah, I love it. All right, well, there you go. That is the end of round number 2. What a night of racing. Geez, action non-stop. Right, let's head back to the pit lane. Actually, I think we got people doing burners. Here we go. Superstar, do your best. You got the stage. That is actually quite a decent burnout. That is brilliant brake control. Woo. That is a decent burnout.
That's what a high frame rate will give you, kids. The precision.
Look at that! He's practicing for Summernats, that's what he's doing. And, oh, he's done. Okay. Alright, well, let's wrap up this stream here. So, for race number 2, well, there's a Volvo inside GTR there. So, Alfonso takes a great win for race number 2 after, well, leading from start to finish. Ahead of Lachlan Nichols and Burby rounding out the podium. Chris Visario, I have a feeling there may have been some shenanigans in the final few corners between himself and a lap car, but we'll let the stewards handle that one. Matty Richards, he'll salvage a top 5. He'll be over the moon with that.
Excellent job.
Yeah, he started well out of the top 10. Ben Piper in 6th, Matt Cowbell 7th, Superstar in 8th, Chris Nipris salvaging a top 10 after disastrous race 1. Marty also salvaging a top 10 as well. Ben Simpson in 11th, Shannon Wright, the debutant, just giving everyone a 5 car length gap at the start of the race. He finishes in 12th. Paddy Donnelly in 13th, Daniel Cycluna in 14th, and then we have Jack Meredith and Ben McKenzie and Josh Hill all DNFs for tonight. So yeah, what a night of racing. Jeez.
Absolutely fantastic stuff there. A lot of guys that had bad first races came back with a good result.
Very impressively, everyone managed to get under the bridge on lap number 1.
Yeah, it was very clean.
I'm quite impressed. So full commendation to everyone in that race. Anyway, let's quickly swap over to the other screen. So that will do us tonight. I certainly hope you've been entertained at home. We'll be back live tomorrow night for GT Club's GT4 round. I believe you're racing in that one as well, aren't you, James?
That's correct, yep. Cathedral Park, or Cathedral Rock.
Yep. Very
Crazy
much
track, very fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm very much looking forward to it. So if you're not busy on Friday night, if you're like me and got nothing better to do on Friday night, come and join us on Twitch again. Aussie Motorsport League, I have seen that you're signed up for that one as well, so that's going to be great to see. Yeah, it's been absolutely exciting racing so far. Looking forward to that one, so all the best to you, James.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys. Catch you for the next round.
Yeah, and before we wrap this up, we've got to go through driver of the round.
Oh, it's hard to pick, isn't it?
It's impossible to pick, isn't it? We'll leave it up to chat as well while we discuss it. Hang on, I'll go back to our results screen and just have a look through.
I would have liked to go on Nichols, but he just didn't. Oh, he got involved in incidents, got in a fight with Meredith.
Yeah.
Ended up not scoring, so I gotta say Visario did well.
Yeah, Chris Visario, yeah, he certainly took the fight up to Alfonso tonight and just, well, the Volvo first gear, rest in peace. That really has killed him. Superstar. You can't nominate yourself! We'll let you get away with it this time. Jeez.
Burby as well. I'm going to go with Burby.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to be right up there, but he was.
Yeah.
Excellent job, Burbs.
Burby and Jack Meredith both drove really well. They had strong starts, taking early leads in both races.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm quite happy with nominating Burby as driver of the race. Hopefully everyone in chat agrees.
Well done, Burbs. That's an extra 5 championship points for you.
Yep, that's
For that award.
the Spectre and Humminator point.
That's it.
Yep. So yeah, well, let's wrap that up. Thank you very much for joining us. Hit the follow button, hit the notification bell, because we will be live tomorrow night for GT Club's GT4 round, and we will be live on Sunday night for the next round of the AK Racing V8 Supercar Series. So make sure you tune in for that. I believe also you're racing in that one as well.
Yep, that's right, Winton. I need a good result, so come support the Vander James fan club this Sunday.
And thank you to Scooney for the subscription. Much appreciated. Love you. Love your work. Are we going to see you in that Falcon again?
Yeah, better luck next time, Scuzz.
I already know the answer to that.
You need some better machinery is all.
Yep. Another Volvo on the track. Here we go. Alright, we'll wrap that up. So, thank you very much for joining us again, and we'll see you next time.